We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond. That offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. Spins out of one stop. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to call himself. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. Here we go.
From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punt. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Commanders' 34-yard line.
3rd down run with Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
First carry here for the rookie out of Nevada. And they take him down right along the 30. Pick up with 2 here. That'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Sticking to the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people is, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
let's go. Viking 18.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, It's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Blue running to the right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. On 1st down, it's Blue. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands.
Let's go now. Check go.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
6, ready,
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Stretch.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Daniels now on 1st down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
An option give to Robinson. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Daniels going to keep it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Let's go now.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
On the jump.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Connecting on a slant. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And right side. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Pushing it up past the 30. He runs it up to midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie it in the final minute of the half.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Play action now. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. That's completed right side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone now. Coleman with a catch. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Hey.
To the air again, Daniels. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have third and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Washington calls it second timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Deron Bland has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Up the middle, Blue. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the half with Robinson. Off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those of you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 on a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth their salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Robinson running his own read. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Laying the motion man. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Give, it's blue. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and long for him here. The third down throw falls incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds a man right side. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
He gets the handoff. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Oh, and they're going to have him back drive power for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Got it. Ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They're going play action. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Set Warrior 70. Set Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
They'll run this with Blue. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Let's go.
And quarterback in here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing. Get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you...
He's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the up.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Daniels from the pistol. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks. Puts this up.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's fourth down. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
This makes it up to the 25. First call here, coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go now. Dragon 6 hot 70, hot 70.
Daniels on first down. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 12. And the Washington first down.
Daniels now. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So second down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Desperation time here. Cox, this is Lane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the Yo's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sack, go!
Start the drive to Blue. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. That's Lamb running the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys with a 5-point lead. All set to go now from the 35. We're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Back to throw it. Route still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw it. This complete to Colt. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Back to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. He gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Cougar 19! Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a third time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Finger inbounds. Oh, what a play. A big 34-yard pickup there. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
There we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get it.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Staying with Robinson. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. The Commanders ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Hyper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Hyper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wisdom.